Welcome to the Late and Loud Podcast. I'm your host, Will, and today I'm joined with Matt.
Hi.
Ashton.
What's up?
Destiny.
Hello.
And Jacob, I guess. What's up, Jacob? And it is the Late and Loud Podcast because we have tried to start this like an hour ago, but dropping alcohol onto the table onto computers tends to not get the podcast rolling.
That's what you get for drinking at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Late and loud.
It is 9 p.m. to us. I don't want to hear
Yeah,
that.
we've kind of been up all night, so...
There you go.
We work at night.
Why is my phone wet? Did it not get picked up when we...
No,
Clean the mess?
actually, we kind of
You know, cleaned around my phone and
look.
it's covered
It was your drink.
Is it
You
loose?
fucked up.
It's
alright?
like... Well, I kind of
Whoa,
wiped
it smells
but-
like banana.
Don't spill banana rum
Banana.
on the table. So we have not done a podcast in a while.
I haven't done one at all.
This is your first podcast.
Yes, it is.
And Jacob's.
When was our last
Hey,
one?
let's get back
It's
into our
been-
conversation about phone apps.
I'm going to strangle you.
Pocket
Attempted
frogs,
murder.
guys. It
Attempted
sucks now.
murder.
It's alright. Premeditated at that.
Hey, we already have the illegal,
Fucking moonshine, yeah.
We don't
I
have
saved
it.
that.
We don't have it here.
Oh my god.
So
Incriminating yourself.
We don't
Shut up.
have illegal...
It's not illegal. I bought it from Twisted Tea.
So wait, I thought moonshine... It's called moonshine because it's illegal. It's illegal, right? So why is Twisted it?
You know, that is a good
Okay,
question.
It's legalized.
To an
It's just
extent.
illegal to make it.
It's the
Yeah, you
same
can't
reason
make it,
smoke
but-
shops sell like drug baggies. Like you have no
prefer you
other
not
use
to
for
make
a
it.
gram bag.
Because
Selling a
it's
gram bag.
dangerous.
We get ours from the
You can't really sit there and be like,
jewelry
oh, I'm
section
gonna
at
put
Walmart.
beads or buttons in here. No. No.
We get the
Beads
little,
and
the
buttons.
little
Unless it's
Fine.
an older person come in might
Oh
actually
look,
be doing
a
that.
gram bag of glitter. Nice. That'd be great.
Alcohol
That'd
and
be
drugs.
great.
Your dad's gonna love this video.
Yeah, hi Dad.
How about at the end of this podcast, we all take our drinks and just pour them on the laptop?
How about
Let's
I
not, and I will kick your ass too. I'm already
How about I
probably.
beat you?
You've done it once. She's done it once.
I'm gonna probably take
Me
it
and
apart and make
Jacob
sure
are
it's
left
clean.
out.
I am burning up with rage right now.
I'm gonna
There's
take it
sweat
apart.
coming off of
I'm
me.
gonna take it apart and clean it. Don't worry.
I don't want you doing that either. I don't want you taking this apart.
You don't want it clean?
I barely trust you with my truck, sir. Why would I want you doing this?
You just order a new part.
The truck
Tell
is,
me how it works, Ashton. Tell me in detail how you fix this.
a truck is more expensive.
Well,
You want to do a poll? Truck compared to computer?
Come on. Man, you
How's that
not.
working out?
I would
Well,
have to.
I've already had to replace the spark plugs.
And a
Jacob
window.
broke my window. We went ahead and got the filter out, which
No.
was like coated and
We
like,
had to replace the air filter. It was nasty.
it was coated like almost a rock.
Which,
yes.
just saying, changing the spark plugs?
It's not bad.
he pulled a chain out of his pocket and put it on.
He's a gangster. Leave him alone.
Most
I can't
wannabeest
I'm going to
gangster in
draw
the
him with a
world.
golden tooth.
Give me like 4.
No.
All across the top.
No, you just get one.
Well, this is what
Should've picked
happened.
such
You
a
should have
strong
had
guess.
some subjects.
Yeah, it's
on
your
us.
fault for
And
not
or
being
topics, like a good host.
It's my fault for not
Also-
getting subjects. Okay, because I have to run everything. Okay, it's not like I was up all night working on animation or anything. I better get some freaking content done this week before I get.
on the table.
I mean, we're the one that got on the podcast and say, "Hey, I'm your host."
So, anyways, earlier I had the worst deja vu ever, and it scared me because they were talking about burritos,
No.
and
Just faggots.
he was like, "Well, what are you eating?" He's like, "Breakfast." I'm like, "This has happened before. We've had this conversation.
But we haven't.
We have.
No, we haven't.
It's not in this house, but I promise you, we've had this house."
About
No.
being a breakfast faggot.
I have never thought about
Especially
saying
eating
it.
Taco Bell burritos, since that's the first time I've ever had one.
It's the
But I can
parallel
actually
universe
eat.
I feel like that needs to be
theory. You remember this exact thing from a past life.
It's hot. It's hot.
It is hot. I think that AC unit says 80 degrees. Jacob, you fell.
Bro, it was
You
on
were like, it's
72
gonna be
when I walked
cold.
away.
You can wear your leggings. 80 degrees.
I'll be exposed to the
Take it off.
elements.
Take it off.
Yeah, he's gonna
Don't
have
tell me
sit
to
Take it
take it off.
Take it off.
Don't tell me to take off my clothes, sir.
Take it
See,
off.
he'll do it.
Do you got money? You got ones?
I got a penny.
I am not that poor. Make it 50 cents. So I could replace the laptop that Matt broke.
It's not broken.
Yet.
Yet.
Tomorrow.
Takes a hammer, breaks it. Not broken.
When are you gonna make one of these podcasts animated?
Oh, no, that's not my job. That's someone else's job. Matt,
What?
you want a job animating this
Maybe.
podcast? Get to work.
You're gonna give me the models?
That means I gotta make the models?
You've
You're
seen my
the
drawing.
artist.
Why do I have to do everything, Matt?
Okay, because you've seen all of us draw. The only ones close to you is her.
I don't know.
Yeah.
He made me a background for the latest thing.
Like,
Destiny never completed an art project at Miss Kelly's.
Never.
So you don't have to finish it. You just have to work on it and go, okay, here's the background. And I'm like, good, you didn't finish it because the full animation would be the finished project.
So you're perfect for the job.
You're perfect.
Yeah.
okay.
not.
All right. Well, we need a subject.
Excuse me, Mr. Host.
We need
where's
a
the
subject.
topic?
I didn't get any. I was busy.
All right. We need to brainstorm one real
Let's
quick.
talk about how. No, we can't.
Consent.
Did you know this woman was trying to push
Oh,
for babies
God.
to consent before you change their diaper?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
The
You have
baby
to-
has to give you consent for you to change its diaper. So how's
So-
it going to give
Because
you consent?
yeah, because you're.
Babies
undressing
love
it and
saying
touching
no.
It. Yeah, of course the baby's gonna say no.
So it's like, no.
But yeah, you have to ask it
Okay, but if
to
the baby
change its
does,
diaper
if
and you give it a
don't
bath.
change
Baby can't
its
even
diaper,
talk.
it's an infection,
Basically.
a rash.
And then you're a horrible parent, right?
Yeah.
That's
Right.
what you ask is
So you're
called-
going to jail either way.
Apparently.
I think they're doing it because they're trying to diminish the population and take babies away from people, so to put them into like facilities for Space Force.
Okay. Number one, I don't even know.
It's just a theory though.
They're like stealing children to put them in a secret space
What does it have to do with
so that they can fight wars against aliens. Is that what's?
Not to get off topic here, I'm sorry.
Wait.
The whole time you were talking, I was looking at this little screen here, and it picked up literally nothing. And then out of nowhere, it's just huge laughter out of fucking nowhere.
That's why we have more mics, Riri.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
their
is just
space
for
is that
kids.
way. Whenever you draw this, put Jacob in the corner, like
Here's
way
like
off
a-
in the back.
Hi guys.
When you draw the cover screen, like have him like way like.
That's
somewhere
exactly
Hey,
what I just
Ashton.
said. You did? Yes.
Hey, it's hot
That's
outside.
what I said. Whenever you draw this, put him way back in the back somewhere.
It's 9:00 in the morning.
See, we have been up all
I
night,
have no.
so we have that
Get a real
excuse.
job.
I went to bed.
4 out of the
at
5
1.
people here actually worked.
I did work last night.
You weren't getting hit.
Okay, but
That is not
you
a
slept
job.
last night.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't
And
slept
so
yet.
we
how
haven't
busy that
slept and
story
we've
is.
been
That is not
drinking.
a fucking job.
I slept from 1 to.
I haven't been drinking much, but I've been drinking.
Yeah.
No one cares.
That hurts my feelings.
You want to talk about it?
No.
Wait, you missing church is a really big thing.
Yep.
You have to go to
It's
church.
Ashton, you gotta understand, we're like super religious people. We just don't live the lifestyle.
I was gonna say, I believe that from him.
I've sold.
Yeah,
I don't know that I believe it from
I was
you.
like, I don't know about you.
My boy got saved last week.
Yeah.
Last week.
I had to turn my life around.
When are you gonna
Alright.
turn it
But I'm
around?
not doing what I used to do. That's all that matters, right?
Are y'all allowed to be so close to an unholy person?
She's an
Ashton.
atheist.
That's really
I'm not an atheist.
Where are you?
I just
Apostafarian.
don't believe in anything.
That's an
That's
atheist.
Oh,
I'm not an atheist.
And that's the
I believe
full side
in
of the table.
science.
I'm pretty sure that's not another. Wait,
That's
so you're Scientologist?
Agnostic.
Yeah, it's agnostic is
So is that like diagnostic or is that
She's like, I'm not an
Agnostic
atheist.
is-
I just don't believe in anything.
agnostic
Oh,
is not
wait.
believing in anything, and atheist
So
is
what happens to you when you die?
believing in something but not God. Isn't it?
Poof, I'm gone. I mean, I don't specifically
So you're like,
I'm just here.
You
Like
see,
George
the body will
Michael.
decay and matter will go back into something else because matter cannot be destroyed. Therefore,
You're
she'll
created.
become something like a tree. Not as reincarnation, you may think, but as in nutrients for the ed tree.
When you talk like that, put a mustache on your character.
just not
Make
the
sure,
one,
make
don't
sure
you?
his hand is up
You'll
and
look
like
bad.
plucking it as well.
That's. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I tell them every podcast. Stop making me do more work than I want to.
Right?
Hey, it's
Your
good
attitude is
ideas.
simply like one thing, and that's it. That's all he does.
Yep.
I'll help
It's
you
just
with
a
this.
mustache.
I'll think about it.
I'll make the mustache.
I'll think about it. No, I don't trust you.
I'll help you with this, okay?
No.
Because remember the
Right,
last
thought about
suggestion
it.
I gave you? Making all our characters light up whenever we're talking?
Oh yeah.
I gotta do that too.
I'll help you with that.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. Especially when we're all talking over
Because me and her
We're
just
gonna give
talked
somebody a
and he
seizure.
laughed, so you'd have to light up all 3 of us.
I still don't know who's talking right now.
And then all of us arguing over each other while you're
We all light
having
up.
different conversations.
We just shoot beams from our chests.
Care Bear stairs. No.
So did you watch 13 Reasons Why yet or not?
No,
Please
you
don't,
did it
please don't
yesterday?
start the subject there. I haven't seen that and I don't even
What are
want
you
to talk
talking
about.
13 Reasons Why.
No, I haven't
Oh
seen any of it.
god.
Am I the only person here at the table who's watched both seasons? Oh, you've watched it?
Yeah. I've
Did you
watched-
like second season?
It's a show.
It's awful.
Thanks for saving me from that, William. Now I don't have to watch it.
Yes, it's
Don't watch the
Nah.
second season. Watch the first
Nah,
season.
now that I know the second one was
No, the
just
first
suck, I'm
season
not gonna watch
was
the
fine.
first
They're
one, so I'll be
just
let down.
milking it now.
Yeah. Yes.
While trailing on.
that's
to a
what
third
most
season.
companies
Yeah,
do.
there's gonna be a third season.
Yeah, I know there will be, and I'll watch it, of course.
Yeah, I'll watch it too.
But I won't like it.
What are you, a glutton for punishment?
Yes.
I figured.
I actually, speaking of shows,
The
I
third
started.
season could be better.
I was gonna go on to another show. You ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Westworld. I started the first episode the
You
other day of
did?
Westworld.
Never
Yes.
No,
heard of it.
Yes!
no. Let me correct
It's really
this.
good.
Let me
I
correct
love
this.
Westworld.
Hang on.
Okay, let me tell the story.
Hang on.
Let me tell the story.
He started on like episode 10.
What the?
I told.
remember this conversation.
I-
You gotta watch it.
Stop! I did. Halfway through episode 10, I was like, Ben, throw on Westworld so we can start watching it. He's like, okay. He clicks it. He goes season 1. He says, all right, season 1, episode 1, go. It starts playing. All of us are sitting there like,
They're all dead.
what is going on?
Yeah.
So I'm like, Ben, this is not episode 1. He's like, yeah, it is. He goes and he reloads it and play, right? Nope, wasn't episode 1. Pretty sure it was episode 10. So I watched halfway of episode 10, which is the finale, and then restarted episode 1 going, oh, this makes sense now.
Hey, now you know what's gonna happen. How does it make them feel?
I don't care.
Not much of a finale. They could have done better.
That's one thing with me. You can tell me how the ending
The
is
build up to
or
it.
what happens. I'm still going to watch it. I'm still going to watch it and
They all
probably
die
enjoy
in
it.
the end.
Yep.
You remember we watched Hunger Games at the movie theater?
I haven't seen
don't
that.
get me started. I talked to him about that earlier.
Did you get me
actually.
started?
And William was
I got
like,
you started.
Peter died!
He said everybody dies, especially Peter. He dies too.
Tita.
Yeah, it's
Peta.
PETA, not
Not
PETA.
Peter.
Whatever. all right?
Peter.
PETA? Like
the
pets?
Bread.
I would like another one, please.
No.
Please.
No.
Alcoholic.
I'll bring moonshine.
Nobody wants that.
Look,
I'm trying to balance it on my leg.
Twisted Tea Moonshine does
Take
not
it.
help me right now.
It's actually really strong.
It's actually really not here.
It's terrible. They have a what is it, like the cherries that are soaked in the moonshine?
You know-
those are terrible too.
Oh yeah, Ben bought some of those a while back. They sat in the
Oh,
freezer
those are
for
gross.
over a year.
You put them in the freezer.
Did he eat one? I bet he did, didn't he?
Oh my
Yeah, I
gosh,
think he was like, ugh.
Did he throw up?
No.
Was it good?
they
No.
were nasty.
They weren't good, but he didn't throw up.
They put pineapple in moonshine as well.
We went in there the other day. We just went in to get Lily Smirnoff's for her party.
It's
How old is Lily?
18.
And we just talked about buying underage liquor.
No, it's my mom
Well,
bought
like,
it for her
alright, so
daughter. It's
last
legal.
time-
Okay.
You can buy it for your children.
As long as they drink it in your presence.
Yeah, as long as your parent like you're there.
Yes, so that is legal. That
It
is a
is
good
legal.
point. But they have to be... Isn't there a minimum age for that?
I know.
Legal.
She's 18 though.
Okay.
The legal age
Okay.
of marijuana.
All right. The reason
that's
I
21.
asked that question is
It's also
The
not
last
legal
time-
in Texas.
Yeah,
Not
not
yet.
in Texas, but in a
Not
lot of
yet.
places. In so
Never
many
mind.
states.
Alright,
it
shut
is.
up, everybody. Jacob.
Just talk
Jacob, what is your story you want to tell everyone? Come
You
on.
have the floor.
You have the floor, Jacob. Go ahead. Jacob, please. I've already silenced everybody.
It's gonna be so hard to hear you.
All right. So
Anyways. Alright, go. I had to. Come on.
I'll just text it to you. All right. Okay. So when I asked you the question about how old she was, it was not because of like, hey, how old's your little sister? Like, I don't know, like, let me get a number. No, it was.
Well, I think
Last
that.
time you mentioned Lily around me, she was like, what, 15, 16, something like that?
Yeah, probably.
And so in my brain, she's still 16 years old.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
And I'm like, dude,
She's still my
fuck's
little baby
going on?
sister.
Like, who is buying this little infant child with a baby 16-year-old little girl? Smirnoff Ice. This
But
is
no, she
not-
just turned 18.
But 18, I mean, it's not any better.
She turned 18 on the 5th.
Not technically any better. But on that subject, why can you go die for your country, but you can't have a cold one?
Because hot
Can
ones
I
are
not-
better.
With the
man.
boys.
Why?
I mean, seriously, like, that is...
these chicken wings.
Shut the up.
Why can you go die for your country at 18, but you can't drink at 18? Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There is actual scientific
I thought
reason.
you were gonna tell.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you want me to give it?
What's your opinion?
I don't think it matters. I mean, if you're gonna get sent off to war, I feel like you should be able to drink at that point.
I agree. So, at that argument, I feel like the recruiting
What is it,
age...
like, only if you're gonna get sent off to war?
No,
Or is it-
no. I feel like the recruiting age
Should be
should
21?
either be 21 or the drinking age should be 18. Which the drinking age should not be 18 for the simple fact of a lot of kids are still in high school.
Most European
Oh,
countries
you're really
are
good at that.
20.
Tide Pod Challenge. That's why it's not a good idea.
Some are 18, some
Wait,
don't
we're
have
doing the
any.
Tide Pod challenge?
Yeah.
Yeah. not the
I think
cinnamon
it's
challenge.
Right after the cinnamon.
Ireland.
That one's
Ireland,
not
I don't think has a
deadly.
drinking age.
One of the Asian
Cinnamon
countries
is
doesn't
what
have
it
it. I
is.
think it's China.
Japan's is 20.
Oh, don't get Matty Coon started about Japan.
Fuck you.
Okay?
Bleep that out.
I'm sorry.
No.
Maddie Coon.
This is Matty Coon.
I know you said you were gonna call me
Aren't you
that.
supposed to call him senpai?
No, it's Matty Coon.
I'm
He's
older than you.
you.
I don't care.
He's, older
He's
than
not
you.
my teacher.
He's
He's
your
not
senpai.
teaching me anything.
I'm teaching you a lot
I'm
of things.
teaching him stuff about art. He calls me senpai.
I'm teaching you other things.
The first podcast
Where
we
they give it
did,
to him?
the whole podcast, you hear you say, "I'm gonna cut that out," but you don't cut it out.
Yeah, I have noticed that. You whenever we did
You're
that
like, yeah, let's not
calligraphy
be
challenge,
It's not
you
gonna
said
be
you're
in
gonna
there.
cut it out, and
I
it's
either
still in
A,
there.
I forget, or B, I'm like, no, it's too funny. I gotta leave it.
But you leave the words, "I'm gonna cut this out."
Yeah.
Cut that out.
At least cut that much out.
I'm
No.
gonna cut this out.
I'm not gonna cut this out.
No,
I'm gonna leave this in.
Our
no.
first podcast was in a church, and we couldn't cuss or talk about anything that was like.
That's why it's also named Episode 0. It's not a real episode.
So what, is this technically the 4th episode?
No, it's technically the
Third.
It'd be
third,
the third.
but it's gonna be Episode 2.
I see.
That makes 0 sense.
Wait, what?
It's the third episode,
Yeah.
but the first one is Episode 0.
Okay, that makes
So this
sense.
is
Okay.
Episode 2.
That made perfect
Well,
sense
that
to
you've done
me.
4 episodes.
No,
I thought you had done 4. I thought this was the 4th one.
this is the
No, we
third
said
one.
earlier it was the third. We did the church.
We
and
missed.
The hotel.
We missed a month.
We did the church, the hotel.
Wait,
and
wait,
then
wait, wait. So there's only one a month?
This is 1 a month
There's
was my
I
goal.
supposed
think
to
we
be
missed
one
a
a
lot of because wasn't the first one in January?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up.
No, it was Christmas, wasn't it?
Stop it.
Because the topic was Christmas.
No, we didn't miss any.
The topic was
That
we were
is
talking
right.
about
So
You
that
did
was
miss
in
a lot.
December.
I was depressed. Leave me alone. I didn't want to do anything anymore. Okay.
Are you happier now?
Do I
I'm
know why?
less depressed.
I think I know why.
There were several reasons why.
I could name a few.
So right now we're doing one every 3 months because the first one says it was 6 months ago, and the second one was 3 months ago, and then we're doing the one today.
But it won't come out for probably next week.
Okay, but still, it's about
What
every
the
3
hell is
months.
that?
Fly zapper, you want to touch it?
No, I do not. Yeah,
I
like,
do, actually, yes. Wait, let me do it.
Make sure you get it to the mic. I want to hear the pop.
No, we're not doing that.
I really want to though.
I know, that's why I said I wanted to find a fly.
he's depressed.
Okay.
Let him do it.
December 27th.
As much anymore.
December 27th is when the first one was done.
That implies that you're still...
Wouldn't that fix it?
Seeing Jacob get electrocuted?
I have a better way to get him
Think very
electrocuted.
carefully on that.
I am.
I'd be more worried about...
He only stopped my heart for a
He
second.
got me inebriated and put my hand with a fork in a light socket. No big deal.
I only lost the feeling in my whole right side of my face.
I gotta
Blew
twitch
through my
every
fingers
5
off with
minutes,
a
but it's
firecracker.
okay.
No big deal.
Speaking of firecrackers, the 4th of July, we were gonna wake William up with some firecrackers, but I couldn't find them. You got off lucky.
Oh, that's a
She
shame.
still banged. Alright, Caitlin went and banged on my door.
Yes.
I was so tired that I literally got up and was like, freaking tree. I was like, rolled over.
We ain't
That
here.
tree is really creepy though.
It just, every time it rains, that tree bangs on that
It's
ceiling.
saying, William, are you awake?
It makes me so mad.
We should
If
get
you
up there and cut
shock
it down.
Jacob, will his chain conduct electricity?
Probably.
If it is, hang on. Hang
I'd
on.
be like,
Hang
the
on.
tree? Wait, what if we electrocute Jacob?
I've been thinking about this for a little while.
Okay.
What the hell?
On the subject of his chain, if it is gold, it does not conduct electricity.
Sweet. I'm safe.
If it is
But
real
is
gold,
it real?
I feel like that's a fake gold chain.
It does.
Not
It
a
does look
gangster.
real.
Have you been lying to me?
This whole time.
This whole time, you're not really a gangster.
You know how hard it is to spin this around without sticking my finger in my nose?
You gotta
I'm
give
trying
them
to
context
spin my
clues. What are you
nose
spinning
ring.
around?
I'm trying to spin my nose ring
You know how hard
around
it
because
is
it
to
was
spin this
poking
thing
out.
around without putting my finger in my nose?
is this how y'all's
I
conversations
can't put it in
normally
my
go?
nose. without spinning this thing
Yes.
around.
Yes, but less tipsy. And a lot less cussing.
No, there's more.
So
there's
much
more
less
cussing.
cussing.
There's
Sorry.
so much more cussing.
Usually I'm naked by now, too.
Counts on
He-
that day.
He started with his shoes.
I didn't even notice he was actually losing stuff. Well, come on, take it off.
He just looks
Come on,
I
professional
already
from
went
the waist
through
up.
this. Are you gonna give me quarters?
He's
No,
all, like,
I will give you a
quarters.
penny.
Well, yeah, I gotta go do laundry later.
Okay, so-
We get dollars.
Dollars!
Not even dollars.
The dollar
Dimes.
coins.
Whoa.
What did you just drop?
My phone. Oh, my pin came out. Put my pin back in there.
He went over there with his
You gotta
tree
click it.
frog
Did you
feet and
click
went
it?
What? Just shove it in there. Just shove it in there.
At least it's on carpet. I didn't.
You call my feet tree frog feet?
Because your feet grabbed it like
I think they've had
your
too much.
feet were like,
But wait, wouldn't that be like a monkey? Because monkeys' hands
frog.
and feet do that.
Yeah,
Stop looking at my feet.
Well, she also has open-toed shoes on.
My feet might be in danger. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
That's a
gross.
possibility.
Open-toed shoes.
Says the guy that's barefoot.
I have
Yeah.
nightmares about William's feet.
I live here, sir.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Do you really think he's gonna sit here listening for?
Okay, but once we cut everything out, this would be like 10 minutes in.
She's not wrong.
That's the only issue. He doesn't cut anything out.
I'm gonna cut this out.
Cuts out everything that he says, or that he doesn't say he's not going to cut out.
The other night, I broke down crying at Matt. I'm like, why am I doing this? Why am I going through so much editing and filming and all this just for a handful of subscribers? Why do I put myself through the pain?
You enjoy it.
I do.
You fucking masochist. You know, have you seen those rubber chicken videos? Some of those are really good.
The
Yeah,
ones where
she
they make
made
him,
me
like, do
use that
songs.
as her bleeping on
Except
last
you
podcast.
didn't.
What you watch in your room is
asked
what you
her-
watch in your room.
Or she asked you to do it and you didn't.
No,
You were
that's
like,
what
I'm
I
not gonna use a
use
rubber chicken.
to bleep
You
out
didn't do
William.
I did, though.
No, you didn't. You used regular bleep.
No, I didn't. Keep watching it. Go watch it.
I
You want to make a
watched
bet?
I feel like he just wants more views.
Go watch it. I'm cutting this out.
No, you're not.
Wait.
Wait,
Turn it off.
you told me to watch it!
right now.
Pick it up.
Watch it later on your own time.
Hey, I thought you said you were good with touchscreens.
Okay, so you know what's weird?
Not
I
that
can
touch
kill
screen.
I can kill the YouTube app,
iPhone.
but I can still
iPhone and
watch
YouTube,
whatever I'm
man.
watching on my screen. I can kill the app and it still sits there and watch whatever.
Will, come on, you're the host. You gotta talk to us, bro.
I'm fixing to end this.
Already?
Hostess with the mostest.
You get hit by a car?
Yeah.
What?
I heard
So
it.
in
She got
sync.
hit by a car.
I did get hit by a car. Okay, so we were walking to Checkmart and we got all our stuff and we were walking back and this one car like stopped and it was like, all right, you kids go ahead and go. But this other guy was like speeding and he's just like, I don't know. I passed the one car, I didn't see the green car coming next to it in the other lane and it hit me and I did a cartwheel over the top of the car and I woke up on the sidewalk. Like I blacked out
Flippin'.
whenever the car was like,
Question. Did you like get up and like walk the rest of the way home, or did you like,
No.
hey, I should probably stop and get an ambulance?
no, they called an ambulance and everything. Whenever I woke up, I was like surrounded by people. And then the ambulance came and they didn't doctor my knee, which I was very upset about. Because all I did was skin my knee. I mean, I did a cartwheel over the top of this car. Started out in the middle of the
Did
street.
you land the cartwheel?
And she never did gymnastics again.
Yeah, I've never done a cartwheel in my life. Except for when I was blacked out.
Over then.
Adrenaline.
Pretty sure it's just
Sorry.
the force of a car hitting her.
Yeah.
I'm
Not
not
So,
adrenaline.
I like did like sideways flip.
Hey, you don't know, she
flipped
could hit
over
an
the car
adrenaline pill.
and somehow ended up on the sidewalk. And I remember
Stop,
this lady.
buddy.
I remember a lady freaking out because I had a red slushie, and she was like, "Oh my god, is that blood? Is that blood?" And I was like, "It's my drink.
Taste
Go,
it.
I need another one."
Yes.
I just
taste it
I
off my
imagine
shirt.
little
I couldn't
Destiny,
find-
10-year-old Destiny, with the same voice just to have. It was my drink. I need another one.
I couldn't find my salt anywhere, and I was pretty upset because I got a red slushie, some ice, and some beer salts put on my ice to eat it. And
So was that assault and battery?
I mean, I guess there was salt involved.
Did he get? Did the card like go to jail?
Yeah, they got in trouble because it wasn't their car. The car didn't have insurance on it, and the person driving was speeding and didn't have a license.
Oh dang.
Damn.
Yeah, so they got in all kinds of trouble. And they stopped like almost like
You should have
Over a
another
block
charge
away.
for that. Attempted vehicular homicide.
Because Jacob just reminded me, not that your story wasn't boring and uninterested.
Aw.
When you get hit by a car, you didn't really land the cartwheel, so.
God, Destiny, come on.
I mean, you landed it, but I guess it wasn't the.
I could have died. I could have died that day.
What were you gonna say?
We met.
Yeah.
We did meet, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then you quit playing football.
Yeah.
You play football.
I did play football.
He was a lineman.
You were a water boy.
I came over
Yeah.
from Graham.
You know why?
because you were small as.
Because Slaughter's has told me that if I ever got hit, I would die.
Because you were tiny.
I was a pencil. I was fast though.
You were like,
I had-
Heck,
if
whenever
ever
I
got
tried
hit,
out for
I
football,
died.
they didn't
Like,
put me as a water boy. I was one of the far out lines.
Matt, that doesn't make me feel any better about my non-existent football career. I'm just gonna put that
Okay,
out
but you're
there.
probably taller than he is.
No, I've
Matt?
always been pretty small.
Okay, but he was like.
Jacob
he
was a
really
midget.
tiny.
did we say
Oh,
the
okay, that's
sage
different.
I never hit my
first?
growth spurt until like junior year.
He came back
We
from
were sitting
college,
with
and I was like,
Kayla
"Oh my
and
god,
then-
he got tall."
Yeah, it was like me, you, and Kayla.
Yeah.
And
Speaking of which, how tall are you?
And Bracy and all
Guys,
that.
who came first? Was
Okay,
it Sage or you
just checking.
guys?
The chicken.
Yeah.
Better story.
Everybody, well, this is about
Better
everybody
story.
Met, I guess.
How we met, me and Jacob.
Okay.
I
How
wanna
in
take a nap.
2 days he was a short midget, and I made fun of him, and he
And now
hit
y'all
me
are
in the
best
balls.
friends.
That's to be
And we fought.
expected.
And then we
won?
were like, "Oh yeah, we like each
I
other."
can't
actually
imagine
fought?
you fighting.
Who won?
Not
It was
really.
not like a fist.
It
It,
was
was
like
more
a
of
fist
like,
fighting.
"I'm gonna catch you, you little fast jerk, and I'm gonna beat you into the ground." And he would hit me, and I'd like throw stuff at him.
I can imagine William fighting.
No, I never fought.
Not
I know,
now.
that's what I was like, I can't imagine you, like.
I could see him fighting now.
Me and William fought.
Yeah.
I could see him trying to run some kids
You-
off his lawn.
We were pushing or something, and then I kicked you in the shin.
Bro, your kicks literally are the most painful thing I've ever had in my entire life.
I remember that now. Pain's
I
coming
can
back to
feel
me.
it.
I don't know.
You
I don't.
I have a scab on my shin right now.
I think you punched me in the arm, and I was like, "F- that."
I'm not joking. It is right there.
You actually went and looked for it.
That wasn't from me.
Pretty sure my leg wasn't always
You're
bent
the
this
only
way.
person who still kicks people in the shin.
That's why there's a dent in my shin.
With flip flops on.
You remember the time you almost killed me?
No.
Hey,
Oh. So we were sleeping
Matt's
in the
like,
same
again,
bed.
guys,
No, I was on the
I don't know
trundle.
shit
She was
about
on the.
this.
But did
I was
we
asleep.
raise it to my level?
Yeah, like it was like right up against your bed, and then
Nice.
you like went to roll over and you like smacked me in the throat.
Yeah, I throat.
Like she
I'm
just like
sure.
rolled over and just threw her arm right into my throat. And tried to kill me.
I thought I
I'm
did
sorry,
that in
wait.
Panama
Were you
too.
guys telling a story?
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
hey, if you want to hear the story, just go watch the podcast if he doesn't edit it out.
Oh, he's not gonna edit any of this. He's...
We were talking
Just
about
post
her
the whole
and me
thing
sleeping
unedited.
together.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh God.
Like some
No.
No?
We're gonna hear this a week from now. Butthole.
You're gonna be like, what the are we talking about?
The funny part though is everyone was like, "What was that? Butthole." Like,
Me and-
it is so normal for him. Butthole, God.
Me and Destiny at her old house on Locust were watching a movie in her room, and there were two people making out on a bed for like an hour
Let me
Wait,
guess.
In the movie?
during the movie. No, it was me
Oh,
and
two
Destiny.
actual people
Yeah, two actual people.
in the same room.
I don't want to give out
Was
names.
it a dude and a chick or a dude and a dude?
It was a dude and a chick.
Okay. Well, at least that's.
I'm trying to remember who it was.
I know exactly who it was.
I feel like it was.
I know
texted
both-
to somebody.
I'll just.
Because I'm trying to think if it was.
Matt, hack her phone. We need this for the podcast.
But we were watching.
We need
I
it
think
for
we were
research.
watching a Disney
I did some
movie,
research.
and the
I feel like it
whole
was them.
time behind me, like
You know,
Destiny
that was
kept
my
leaving
first
the room.
thought.
and
That was
they're
my
like,
first thought.
That was immediately my first thought, and I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know. I feel like they're not being completely honest about that.
No, she's gonna
I
know.
feel like they've done some weird kinky together.
Hey, I mean, whatever
I mean,
floats your boat.
They've known each other for how
Or
long?
sinks it.
All of you two know each other?
We've known each other since 8th
I
grade.
couldn't remember if it was her and him or her and somebody else, but I remember it was her.
But
Yeah, it was her and
Oh,
him.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I remember now,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
But
I
I wanted to be out of that room so bad,
Yeah.
but they just kept making out and I
on
was
my bed.
on your bed for like an hour straight.
With
No
us
one
in the
came
room.
up for breaths or nothing. It was just so awkward. And I was an 8th grader, so I was like not used to any of that.
Yeah.
And how old were they?
Well,
Same
we were all in
age.
the same. Yeah, we're all
We
in
were
the
all
same
the
grade.
same grade.
Are you sure they were the same age? They could have flunked.
No, we were
No.
all the same.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, it's not like
me
8
and
foot.
me and the girl had been friends
No.
since
Who works at Arby's, by the way?
I know. I saw
Like-
Arby's.
So you know who they're
second
talking
grade.
about.
No.
No, we're not talking about
I have
Arby's.
zero clue who they're talking about. I'm right here with you, man. I've got
We
no
can
clue.
tell y'all after the podcast. We just don't want to put their names in.
He's gonna edit it out.
We can edit it out.
Yes, William.
And that's gonna be it for the podcast.
No.
Yeah, this was a mistake. Say bye, guys.
Okay, bye.
Butthole.
Bye. Wait.
You said
Wait,
like
wait.
every stereotypical Starbucks white girl.
Bye.
Bye.
It's good enough.
Oh my god.